So you've done what you need to do, you've opened the guard, you've got to this point. So again, sometimes people will try and bring their leg in, whether it be to block your advancement, to kick you off, whatever else, doesn't really matter. Again, sometimes Eric can be blocking me this way, the hands there, all this, I don't need that. So instead what I'm going to do, just going to grab the heel, load it up onto my hip, and then my heel is going to go to Eric's hip. I'm going to sit onto my left hip. Here to here, hook in. This heel prevents Eric from rolling out and rolling away from me. Foot behind the bum prevents him rolling that way. Now, when I'm going for the submission, I'm aiming for the ankle, not the calf. Basic rule to follow is gooey, gooey, good. So if it's soft, you're on the wrong spot. If it's meaty, you know you're where you need to be. So I'm here, palm to knuckle. I want to touch this shoulder down to the ground, and I'm just going to bring my thumb to my shoulder. Here to here, I look behind, and you get the straight ankle lock. Really, really basic, really, really simple. Something you can maybe play around with at a later date, because you don't always have to pass the guard if you can just leg lock them. It's like punching and kicking. You don't have to do just taekwondo or boxing. You can do karate or Muay Thai. So just what we want to leave us with. Right, so now we'll go into another flow drill. We'll look at the back, and we'll look at a few things we can do from there. So, again, sure. There's a lot in chokes. Chokes are always fun.
Yeah, when I get a choke of PJ, it's fun.
Hey, you gotta give to get. That's how the rule goes. So, so if you jump on backwards, please. So again, partner's got the back. You can deal with a bad position. You can't deal with not breathing. We call that dying. So if Eric's got the seatbelt on me, one under my armpit, one over my shoulder, first port of call. I don't worry about anything else other than his hands. If I try and deal with anything else, I'm gonna get choked really quickly. So first thing you do, hold hands. Yeah? Because if I'm like this, he's gonna choke me. Or he's gonna face bar me or neck crank me or any of that horrible stuff. Or if I'm here, he's not. He can try and he can try. As long as I keep these hands into my chest, he cannot attack me. So hold hands. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go over the underhook side. Again, we can look at the overhook side another day, but we're just gonna do the underhook side. So I'm dropping down. This is a better position for me. It's harder for Eric to choke me here, because this is the arm he's usually going to choke me with, and there's a lot more space for me to move and attack it. Or if we're at the other way, if we're down here, it's really easy for him to choke me, because the mat's blocking his elbow. So if someone ever has your back, always try and go to the underhook side, but first port of call, control the hands. So once we're ready, I want to pull Eric's arm across so it can expose his elbow, and I'm threading my arm under. Dropping down onto the side. I want to use my foot, push Eric's foot out the way, and I'm going to slide my hips out. When I do it, I need to make sure my bum stays facing the ground, because if it faces the sky, I'm screwed. So if I go out like this and turn, he's right on top of me, and there's next to no way out of that one. Or if I go here, pressing in with my shoulders, I've got a pin. This is something I can use. Once I'm ready, all I'm going to do is just bring my right arm over Eric's head, and I'm in the scarf. It's a fun little place to be. So there's a few things we can talk about when we're here, but for the sake of the drill, all I'm going to do is push his elbow across his face. Here, going into my head and arm position. Once we're here, I'm just going to step up onto my left leg, right knee. I want to pick Eric up and drive my chest into his back. Here to here. I never open my hands. Yeah? If we're down here and at any point, if I release my grip, he's out of here and he's gonna turn me to pieces. It's here to here. So we're down, head and arm position, step up. I'm just gonna pick him up and drive my chest into his back. Here, the hands loop over. Where we're going live, you'd be working your chokes and all that. But all we're gonna do when we get to this position, I sink my hooks in. Now he's going to do the drill on me. So he controls my hands first thing to make sure I can't choke him. He's going to pull my bottom arm further across his chest so he can get my elbow. He's going to drop down onto that side. This leg is just going to take care of this hook. Boom, he scoots the hips up, keeping them facing to the sky. Good, nice pressure. Once he's right, he's going to loop that left arm over my head. Yep, keeping the weight on me the whole time. Once you're ready, this arm's going to come across my face. Going to go into the head and arm position. And then just pick me up as he drives his back. Perfect. Hooks go in. And we'll rinse and repeat. Again, it's just a nice little flow drill. We'll go through for about 5 minutes with each other, going through the movements. And then we'll talk about some of the options we'll have along the way. Handy enough? Awesome. 1, 2, 3.